Loud and obnoxious. Loud and obnoxious.
Seems so hard and just inconsiderate to try out all the time because you might feel like you're yelling in people's ear, but
Yeah, but you've got to be boisterous. But when I'm boisterous, especially today, I'm going to be coughing. I'm pretty frustrated about that.
Well, it'll help you boom a bit more when you're really trying to expectorate, just hack it all out, you know? People want the real you. They want to have it be invited into your house and your home so they can really get the feeling.
So they want me to cough and hack in their ear.
Yep.
So
It's almost like a 3D experience.
I do apologize for that. I have a bit of a cough, actually, a very bad cough. So I'm going to leave the majority of the comments for reading to you.
All right.
So if you don't know, this is your man, Scissorman.
Scissorman Warrior.
Yeah, Scissorman Warrior. And I've got Sure Shot here. And we're going to be doing week 3 in the free-to-play account that I've been doing. We're going to see where I'm at in arena. We're going to do some arena battles. We're going to see my farming progress. I'm going to do my dailies, all of that. If you have questions, you're going to want to kick those questions over to Sure Shot, and then he will address those questions as they come in.
I will address the comments and criticisms and probably even criticize a little back, but we'll see what happens.
All right. So let's get started. Do we have anybody out?
Is there anybody out there?
Let's see. I'm gonna reboot really quick the comment section.
Oh, we're gonna hear me talking at you and you guys can't interact with us? That's not gonna be any fun. I mean, sure, I like the sound of my own voice, but...
Yeah, there they are.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, the chat was just, for some reason, it was down. Nice. Okay, so there you go. There's your chat. You get to talk to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. It is time for me to play. Time for you to read. Greetings from Poland, Peter. Nice.
Greetings from everywhere.
Yes. All right.
Warrior, I love you.
Wow. I love you, too. I have no idea who I'm saying that to.
In
but...
concerts, when you hear that, that's usually finished up with, I want to have your baby.
Nope, I can't. I can't have any more of those.
Met your quota. Sorry.
So I will continue to remind you, but I have a horrific cough. So if you see me dive off stage and cough a little bit, I apologize in advance for sure.
Mine's getting a lot less, so hopefully we don't have to dive off at the same time. That might be kind of awkward. People are like, what, a truck just come out of nowhere? You both just went, huh?
Yeah, do you have a cough too?
I've had one for like the last week and a half, 2 weeks. It's not really gone anywhere. It's never gone full-blown cold, so I guess they can call that the whooping cough, but I don't know. Apparently our whole town has it, so it's just sharing is caring, right?
I guess. So let's start. First, I'm level 54. Pretty excited about that. I know my energy is maxed out. It literally just maxed out a couple minutes ago. I wanted to get it to its highest capacity for today's stream. And so level 54, I'm 125 in arena. I have not done my climb today. The highest I've been is around 60.
Oh, nice.
Have not capped into the top 50 yet, but I am having a pretty easy time climbing into the top 100. I've been getting top 100 for about the last 4 days.
Nice.
That is really good with crystals because that's 100 crystals, plus I earn 100 in dailies, so that's like 200 crystals, which is a little more than I'm used to. Which is helping me put a little bit into Cantina, which I desperately want and need.
Nice.
Yeah.
Definitely can help expedite the process for new free-to-play.
So to help out Sure Shot, since comments fly really pretty fast, if you have a question, actually put question or tag at Sure Shot and then put the question, and then he'll see it highlighted, and that will help him. You could always obviously throw a donation as he sees those as well, but I'm not going to beg for that.
Let's call that a slap upside the head.
Yeah.
Hey!
Let's go ahead and show you my characters and where I am at with that. So Ezra's my first 5-star. He's also my first Gear 7. Looking at my arena, apparently that's everybody's first Gear 7. I have 4-star for the rest of the crew. I did kind of side farm Cad and Greedo to get them unlocked. So I could use them with eventually Boba Fett, who I'm working on. So I have my scoundrels, but I already have Chewbacca at 3 stars. I'm kind of passively working on Sabine, obviously, to finish this group, plus for ships. I've been working on General Veers. I finally got him unlocked. And Range Trooper, I finally got him unlocked. I have Basta LaShawn unlocked. I got to her node unexpectedly a little quicker than I wanted. And so she is a Pillar 2 character, but I am going to kind of passively, I got her unlocked enough so I could passively work on her when I happen to have some extra energy. So that's why I unlocked her. I want to kind of try to start to develop her out because Jedi will be a big focus in my next pillar. But let's just look at...
And it should just be a focus anyways, because, of course, Jedi fan here, so...
Yeah. So
never
first,
a waste of time.
Let's look at Scoundrels.
And, of course, speaking of that, people are already asking about the pillar video again, so I don't know if it's just a wait and be patient situation.
I should be working on that either today or tomorrow, so I am hoping to have it out no later than tomorrow.
Nice.
Latest, that's what I'm hoping for. I think I'm going to work on it tomorrow and put it out tomorrow. That's my goal. So we're going to be getting that out. We got to get that out. People need that so they can really start to do the same thing that I'm doing. So there's Scoundrels.
Or just keep watching the live streams.
Yeah. Here's Phoenix, so you can kind of see the development of Phoenix. And let's see, Jedi are, like I said, kind of a thing, but I'm not really going to put a whole lot into Consular or Windu. I'm looking at getting Jolie and Obi-Wan as my next two, but Jolie's still locked. I can't get to Jolie.
Let's see. Shark Baked. Pretty good name.
Yeah.
Please report a hacker in the top 10. Pregaballin?
So all you have to do
Balin?
is you don't have to tell other people to do it. You do it. If you believe somebody to be a cheat, you simply go to the Capital Games forums, so the EA forums, and you just send a message to CG_Lucifer's Daddy. CG_Lucifer's Daddy. Report the individual's code, the name and the code. You can click on them and see their code. They're the 9-digit code, and then they will investigate and see. That's his full-time job. That's all he does.
With a name like that, it doesn't exactly instill a lot of confidence. But hey, that's the guy to go to.
Lucifer's Daddy's coming for you.
Yeah.
So here's my Imperial Troopers. I'm not really working on Snow Trooper that much. Veer's in range, and then I've been very slowly getting Stark shards. And something I forget, and a lot of people forget, is you have to have some healers early on for certain. There's 3 different. You got to have healers, tanks, and attackers for those 3 events. Not events, but those dailies. And I've really got to get like a Barriss Offee unlock. I would really love for that to happen through like Bronzium, because I need a third. I know Ewok Elders in my Pillar 2. I might have to dive into Pillar 2 and steal Ewok Elder out just for unlock, just so that way I have that third. Jolie Bindo's in the second, and I'll be getting him in the second pillar. And then Old Daka is actually a really easy one to kind of get to unlock, so I might have to take a pause and get her to unlock. But healers are kind of my weakest part right now in my group. Let's see if we go and just look
And
at...
of course, always a big help for your Galactic War walk, too.
Yeah. And so this is what I have. Of course, I'm working on Boba Fett still passively on the side when I have energy. And my Empire are looking pretty good. I've got Grand Moff Tarkin. I got Darth Vader through achievements.
Achievement unlocked. Bling.
Yeah. TIE Fighter pilots 3 stars. Not really working on him. He kind of drops. Ewok Scout, not working on him. I did get Mace and Admiral Akbar to 4 stars, but I am running into the credit crunch already because
Never
of
ends
mods.
at this level.
Because of mods.
Yeah.
So if we switch over to mods, boom, look at that. I don't really have mods on many people.
Switch over mods. I have them. Some.
Yep. But so my crowning joy is Ezra. I feel like I've done a decent job with him. I've got a crit chance and crit damage set. I have speed on him. I have a crit damage with 7 speed secondary on him. I think that's my best mod right there.
Huge at this point.
Huge. It's so huge.
Huge.
This one has 3 speed on it. And
some is better than none.
yeah, this is health with 4 speed. So
Leading into that, do you know already which Zeta will be your first? Obviously, it's a little ways down the road for you at this point, but
Probably Ezra, because he's my greatest damage dealer. But I would like to say the Bastila Elite will probably be my first Zeta, because that's a ways down the road. Now, a lot of people wanting to know about my mods and like, are you going to throw away all your, 5 dot, anything below 5 dot? And that will come. But for now, to be competitive, I have to use what I have available. Now, a lot of people had stated in the past that borrowing characters is unfair. It's not. It's actually a competitive advantage any of you can have.
Yep.
But
gotta be friendly.
they have a check in here to prevent you from basically skating on mods. And you have to earn your mods. And this is why. Mod battles, you can actually borrow a hero. So you can go through and do what I did and get 1 star on everything by borrowing a hero, and it's going to let you survive it long enough to unlock them. When you unlock them here, so like when I do the table for speed here, right? Once you do the table, you then can go into the challenge. So each of these has a table, and you have to complete the table. Well, you should be able to complete the table by borrowing a hero, but this is on you. You can take any team, but you have to take a team that can beat this. So if you look, health mods, also, by the way, they have it built in where you have to have a star requirement, which is smart of them. So I can't even get 5 dot mods. By the way, that's wrong. It says that you get, in one of the events, it said you get 5-star mods. I sent it to the devs. I'm like, these aren't stars, guys. And they were like, oh, yeah, right. But I can't even get 5 dot mods yet because I don't have 5-star characters to unlock them. But these actual battles, you have to win on your own. You don't get to borrow anyone. So if you have not developed your arena team high enough, you can't get these things. So for example, health, I can get 4 dot. Defense, I can get 4 dot. I squeaked through after my 3rd attempt crit damage, so I can get 4 dot crit damage.
He slid into home.
Yep. And I just yesterday got crit chance 4 dot.
Nice.
And then I went over to tenacity, and I'm at 2 stars on tenacity, so I can't farm that yet. And I got whooped on offense 4. So I've got the rest of these done to 3. So I can sim a 3 dot or higher, but that 3 dot one is really not so good. It doesn't drop a whole lot of really good. Now I have some energy, so I'm going to go ahead and divide and conquer. I'm going to put half into this. Woo! Defense.
I'm not sure if that's Ramano R. Should I then instantly switch to the new pillar system? I think that all depends on if you're in a new account at this point, right? I mean, obviously the new pillar system is still good for farming guide, but that's more if you're in the first couple of pillars as a new
Did
account,
I just do crit damage or crit chance?
I wasn't paying attention.
Neither was I. I would
Trying to catch the
reassess with
question.
the new pillar system. I would reassess where you're at in the new pillar system, and then if you realize you're defective in one of the earlier pillars, then I would do whatever gets you caught up to wherever it is that you're currently at. Oh, that one has 2 speed. It's a 3 dot. Kind of boo. I am looking for potency crosses because I need potency on a couple of my characters, and yeah, I'm having a hard time. The other cool thing about these mod battles is, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm getting the ability mats dropping really highly in here, and I need those ability mats. So
Nice added benefit.
yeah, that is a really nice added benefit. So a lot of people want to know, am I going to go to Hera or I'm going to finish Ezra off? I really do want to finish Ezra right now, but I need them all 5 stars, so when Thrawn comes back, I can actually get at least a 5-star Thrawn. So if I have a 7-star Ezra and a 4-star Hera, I won't be getting my Thrawn. So I have to continue to develop Hera to 5-star, and then once I get her 5-star, then and only then will I rotate back to finish him off. There's 3, 4, 5. I got 5.
Nice.
Yeah, that's great. They were great.
Copenhagen, I'm not sure if this is directed directly at me or not, but the faction that I'm currently going hard on these days is always Jedi, but in the favorites is kind of a peppering right now. The Chex Mix team pieces that I need to fill off, and then I'm going to probably move to, I don't know why I want to keep on, Old Republic.
Yeah. Or.
You old guys.
Yep.
The mythics.
Oh, almost with another chopper by.
Almost. What else do we have here?
Yeah. Hey, Moose. Oh, man. So I've been wanting to buy Colonel Stark, but this gear that drops in here in the guild store right now is so tempting to get my guys to the next level that I've had a hard time buying Colonel Stark.
The weight of my heart in this game is definitely gear.
Yeah. All right. Let's do a
Takes
squad
so much
arena
currency.
battle, and let's go ahead and this guy just bumped me. I was in 106th when I checked before the stream.
Let's see here. Hans Omar, hey, how you doing again? Wants to know, how does your guilds deal or should deal with heroic events like Rancor, HAAT, or Sith? List one per person teams. What do you suggest or tips that would work on a guild?
How about you answer that? I'm in an arena battle right now. I'm sorry. I'm
Best way to-
concentrated.
For me, obviously, it was joining a guild that was already set up for that. I needed to be around higher-powered players in order to be able to actually have a chance at the heroic levels of those raids. So really, it's always about searching around for a guild that's in the high enough level for that, and specifically asking if they're already doing it. So when you go through, most of the time, they'll have a little description of the guild that'll say where they're at in the raids, and then you can try to join that particular guild. If it's a situation where your guild is not at that level yet, hopefully you guys are working and strategizing to be able to build up to that point so you can eventually start being able to knock those out. But if they're kind of stunted or not getting to that point where you need to be, then it might be time to look for a new guild.
Yep, definitely I agree with that.
Let's see.
So the double tank, the double taunt, you got to get rid of that double taunt. And then you can kind of move on to killing her. She brings people back to life. And that's just A, annoying, but B, she can do, on basic, she can do, expose, which is a really big problem.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, we got to kill their Hera. Almost.
It's usually Hera or Chopper are starting to throw things off. So yeah, get one of those out of the way and things start to come together.
Now we can go over to
Shark fake.
Ezra.
One report to Lucifer's daddy isn't going to help. That's probably the case. So
That's
guess
not
what?
true.
If not, then at least there's a couple other people in the chat here that might want to go ahead and report him too if they can find the ally code. Might help expedite the process a little bit, but I'm only assuming that he might have a little bit to do with that, or might have a lot going on to be able to actually figure all that out and check all those players out.
Come on, get stunned. There we go. You know, when he's taunting, he has more tenacity, so it's not really likely you're going to get that. Let's give a little protection back. Let's use that expose. There we go.
Oh, hey, we got the Nature Boy here. Woo!
Randy Savage.
And he made a live stream. Nice to have it.
Nice. All right. When you get to this point, you can just...
Robert Arnold wants me to tell you that this guild leader is proud of you.
Yeah, decent.
Well
Rob.
done, son.
Yeah. They actually, they were not when I joined, they were not a heroic Sith capable already. I actually joined them intentionally because of that. I wanted to, obviously join them because they were doing Rancor and AAT, but they weren't actually doing Sith raid heroic, and I thought, well, that's good because there's a lot of guilds right now I can join on Facebook. They were offering it up. A ton of them were looking for people. But then as I joined, within the first 2 weeks, I think it was like last week, they did their very first Sith raid heroic. Yay! Which is awesome. That is really, really awesome.
You just wanted to go on that journey with them, right? You're like, I could expedite and jump ahead, but these guys might be fun to actually go along with, right?
What's huge is they did it, and their guild is, 100 mil GP, but they did it with only 37 people participating.
Nice.
Because, I'm one of the 13 that didn't get to participate at all. So they only had 37 people participating, and they still made it. I mean, that's probably 75 million to 80 million representative. That is a massive accomplishment. I mean, it's crazy, crazy good. And for the very first one, they brought in kind of someone to kind of help navigate how to run the Sith raid. And then the second one they did, which they just did a couple days ago, they did all on their own without any help from
Nice.
anybody. So
Force Canada strong.
yeah, they're strong. Okay, so I did a battle. I've done shipments, cantina. Let's do my nodes. My node. Okay, cool. I got some gear. Anytime something glows, I put it on.
Steven Nelson, who's Revan? I don't know who that is. There's an event for him that's going to be coming back around at some point. I don't know.
There's some stuff happening here. Oh, yeah. I'm like, Ezra, I'm putting all my eggs in this basket.
Why wouldn't you, though? He's just an amazing character in Rebels, let alone in the game. So, I
Yep.
mean, come on.
Okay.
He's quickly becoming my favorite Jedi. I mean, obviously, I have a favorite, but he's definitely very close second.
So let's get some energy going. Energico.
Energico.
3 refreshes. And I am going to do Bastila. Shard. Farming. People got such a dirty
should we
mouth.
try coin a phrase for that? You're sharding?
Yeah,
I'm sharding right now.
I'm sharding.
Oh, my.
Oh, my. All right, let's get some Veers. This is kind of cool. This one offers the B-28, but I'm not looking for the B-28 right now. And this one's 12 energy, so I'm going to do the lower one. It also gets some more of the gear I currently need. Wow, 75% drop on that one. Woo, whoop, whoop. Yeah, 25 on that
Be
one.
Ric Flairing all day now. Sorry, you
Yeah.
started it.
I know. All right, let's get some range trooper. I have not had good luck. Hopefully my viewers give me good luck.
Oh, there was some correction going on there. Apparently Randy Savage was mentioned. No, sorry, no. Definitely Ric Flair. I don't know who said that one, but
Yeah.
correction. Caught it.
All right, let's see. How much more energy do I have?
Emil Ogard wants to know what's your prep for raids? Are you planning on doing it at some point, or where is it in the pillar system?
It's integrated throughout the entire pillar system to give you the characters you need for everything in the game as you can unlock it. Listen, if you can't get to a character for 6 months, why would you try to farm it in the first 6 months? It doesn't make any sense. It therefore needs to be at the end of the pillar system because
Resources could go to someone else.
the resources could go to someone like, for example, Range Trooper. A lot of people are saying, why Range? Why Imperial Troopers? Imperial Troopers are an in-game thing. He's Empire. Empire is a beginning game thing, and Range Trooper is an in-game character. So why not do an in-game character? Because he's on a node, a 2-level node. Why not make him one of the Empire? It makes no sense to not get him and make him a part of your Empire team. It absolutely makes no sense.
How many birds? How many stones? Come on now.
Exactly. Exactary sticks.
Exactly.
Exactly. So
Well,
there's...
Yuri in that situation.
So I got Sabine, I got Range, I got Veers, I got Bastila. I did farming for 4 characters. I'll have some throughout the day that I'll be able to use on Boba Fett because I'm continuing to go with him. Talia hasn't completely fallen out of favor. She's still in there, but I don't farm her a ton, and I am still working on her. But
Just looking for her place in this game, you know?
yeah. Let's see. Kabooey, Kablowy, Kabomi, Kaboo.
Yeah, Revan is an okay character. He's alright.
Yep. All right. Challenges. We're not gonna
Darth,
have
Darth Revan on the other hand.
56 player level 56. How close am I to 56? Oh, never mind then. Won't happen today. So this is another tip. If you see you're about to unlock a challenge that is the very next level and you're close to that next level, wait until you get to that next level and then do your challenges so you can get all of the better rewards. I know it's only 1 week potential of better rewards, but that's a huge deal. It really, really is.
Much more efficient.
Everything matters in this game. Everything matters.
It all correlates. It all has an overarching story here.
Yep. All right. Man, those don't give out a whole lot.
Will you put all Omegas in Phoenix or Thrawn event?
I don't know yet because I don't have any Omegas yet, but I'm going to Definitely try to do it without any Omegas to start, but all of my Phoenix will eventually get their Omegas. All of them will eventually get their Omegas, especially for
So
ships.
useful.
Yep, for ships. Woo! This is like the easiest furnace, but it's still needed by everybody.
Hey, I'm still getting those by the ton through there, so, you know.
Yeah. I don't even open this anymore in my main account, but in this account, it's like, bronziums.
They're actually useful right now as opposed to something I gotta do.
Yeah. Oh, we've got the
but
dastardly...
thank goodness they finally put them further, or they put them at the beginning of the line as opposed all the way at the end. That was tedious for a while there, especially when you had like 17 different ones to go through and scroll. There's the bronzium.
Yeah.
Scroll. Whoops. Nope. Go back. Scroll. Whoops. No.
Okay. Galactic War. I have been completing it every day this week, but I almost didn't complete it yesterday because...
They're on to you.
Well, because they, on node 11, they had a Darth Vader that was level 61. His abilities were all at 6. He was purple gear 7 or 8, and he would force crush, and then he would throw his saber, and the saber throw was a guaranteed kill every time. And this is node 11, not node 12. And he kept killing, and I kept resetting. And I played that thing for at least 20 times, and I beat it with all 5. And I was like, no! I kept trying different people, different characters, different control ideas until finally I beat it, and I kept all my guys. And the next node 12, was easier. I'm like, what? How is that?
That doesn't happen.
Yeah, I was like,
right till the end there, you think, all right, I got this. Oh, never mind. Gear 12s and Zetas. What the heck?
See him fly through the air for 5,700. That was awesome. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you work as a team.
Did you try drawing stubble on your face? No.
I love that. And there's a new one coming out.
Yeah. Part 2.
Yep. Part 2.
They know.
Wow.
Hopefully it's not a spoiler for some people, but it was kind of vague, so it's all right.
Yeah. Oh, I think a lot of people know what that song's from. There's an expose. I got Mace Windu exposed. Pull your pants up, Mace Windu. Wow.
You know what he said to that? I don't think so.
I don't think so. My throat. It's surviving so far. We're doing okay. All right. I need the credits because this is where you get like 1 million credits a day. I need these so bad. All right.
Oh, Warrior, why do you split your sim 4x4? Is that really better than 8 at one time?
I'm not getting into that argument. Today. Let me just say I've talked to the developers. They've given me their cookie cutter conversational pieces. I've done my research by the hundreds of hours. I've read dozens of books. And let's just say Las Vegas. Las Vegas runs off of RNG, and they strategically know when they need to bring down a specific drop rate at a specific time. And let's just say I'm 100% confident drop rates are controlled, 100%. And that's all I'm going to say about it. You guys can argue all you want. I get how RNG works. Sometimes I get 25%, sometimes I get 75%. I get that it drops randomly. I get that. And that there's a programmed percentage. But if you think they don't go in and change that percentage before an event and things like that, then you'd be sorely mistaken. It's a legal issue. It's an issue of them manipulating things like Vegas slot machines are.
Oh, like they say the house always wins. Not so much that they always win, but it's always in their favor.
And if you were to ever try and get them on record to say that they do that, formally on record, but let's just say I was doing a 1-year project with shard drop rates, and they told me to cease and desist. So anyway, let's leave it alone because there's a bunch of people that think it's confirmation bias, which I know what that is, and there is confirmation bias out there, and I'm not talking about that. What I am talking about is the programming on the backside, very specifically on the percentage chance being changed. So anyway, let's just go. I do sims.
Moving on.
I do sims, smaller sims, because I enjoy it. It delays the inevitable. I have fun with it. So you guys do what you want, and I will do what I want.
Well, on a more fun note, what character do you think is most in need of a rework? Obviously, we all have ones we'd like to see, but which one do you actually think needs it?
Character needing a rework. Well, there's a bunch. I really, for me personally, they don't need a rework, but I would like a rework, and that's the clones. And the reason is one, I love the clones.
Yeah.
And two, the clones are not
never have clones been so individualized.
not really viable, and they have multiple Zetas already. And even with all their Zetas, they're not really viable. Nobody really uses them for anything anymore, and they're such a really cool faction. And with Clone Wars coming out, like they're going to finish off the Clone Wars series. It'd be really nice if they incorporated another 2 or 3 more clones, like Heavy and a few others, and then in doing so, tweak them enough that maybe they get like defense penetration. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, so that way, or they do expose. It's like a specific character. If he's in there, they all expose before they hit. So they're, I don't know. They've got to have something to chew through teams, because as it sits right now, the clones just are really useless, and they gave us a temporary buff.
Really fast and really useless.
Yeah, really fast and really useless. But Barriss Offee spelled their doom. When she came out with her Zeta, all you had to do was have her in the team, and it was impossible for them to win, because you would gain more life than damage dealt. All right.
I can agree with that. And the only thing I would change is just having them take their helmets off again. I don't know why. It's just a little finicky thing for me, but it's annoying trying to go through my roster and then pick out which one it is when there's no name underneath it, and all I get is a helmet now, where it's like, I guess I just need to bone up more on my clones.
Juicy Ezra, 7,600. Woo!
Nice.
Yeah, I just did that next level up. That increased his damage on that.
Opened up a can.
Whoop, whoop. Oh, I put...
A whoop saber?
Yeah,
Wait,
I put offense down. Now I'm going to kill her. I love his double attack. Let's go ahead and reset.
Boba wants to know. Well, Boba 140,100 wants to know.
Boba Fett.
Yeah, how would you mod Radon?
Radon, one of two ways. If you're using him in Chex Mix, you could go an offense set with a crit chance set with a crit damage triangle, offense, arrow, offense, plus. Or if you're just general purpose using him, you could go for a little extra damage on a crit chance, crit damage set with a crit damage triangle, speed arrow, offense plus, with as much offense and speed secondaries as possible. He doesn't need to be super fast though, so the offense arrow is an optional thing. If you want more offense, you can always bang out an offense primary with a speed secondary on that slot. That definitely works really well.
Is that kind of across the board for all the crit damage, crit chance characters? That just pretty much the speed isn't really that big of a deal for them?
No, there's a lot of characters. Speed is absolutely mandatory. So,
so that's not across the board there.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, crit chance, crit damage sets for attackers is pretty standard, and if they do, physical damage, their crit chance tends to be naturally higher. If you look at every physical damage character, their crit damage is much higher. If you look at special damage and go to their special damage crit chance, it's half. So it's much harder for someone that does special damage, like Emperor Palpatine, to actually crit, unless you're assisting that with a specific character that increases critical chance and things like that. Or unless you go all in on crit chance on special damage, but at that point, you might as well just do offense. Then you're always getting that offense boost. But if you can get crit chance, at or above 65, 70%, the critical damage is really going to be the route to go, and then add offense secondaries to that character to boost the offense up 500 to 1,000. It just depends. So
I need to remod my Radon.
Yeah, I think I remodded your guy, didn't I?
I think he's still sitting with a speed and health set right now. So yeah, 245 speed, whatever I have him at. That's great, but I'd rather him hit harder.
Oh, I definitely don't think he needs to be that fast. He gets to shoot first to begin with, and then he uses his special, which instantly allows him, if he has high enough crit chance, to go again and do 2 shots on basic. So he'll get 3 shots off. He'll get his first shot, and then the very next turn, he'll get 3 more shots off. He'll get 4 shots within his first basic turn of any battle. So, yeah, definitely.
You want those to count more.
Yeah, you definitely want. Offense is huge on him, increasing offense, but you do want the crit chance or crit damage because in like raid arena, because in arena he is going to crit with a 70% chance. He's definitely going to crit. He gets boosts, buffs to that as well.
He was on my arena team, but he got put to the back burner now that Jedis have taken that all over. So either way, you could still use a remod from me because don't want to let him sit there going, hey, I got more potential here.
Yep. All right.
What else do we have here? What's going on in the live chat world?
Yeah, what's happening out there, world? Make sure you guys, like I said, if I cough a little, I apologize. I've got a bit of a scratchy throat today. Sure Shot, tag him at Sure Shot in the top chat, or just say, question. Yep, awesome. I see it. At Warrior, why do I always beat my opponents in GA? Do I need to be nerfed? Onion crisps. Yes, you need to be nerfed, Onion crisps.
You're
too delicious.
What's that mean? Did I break it?
All right, this is the node before node 6, so I want to end this node with all of my options open, so I'm going to do cooldown reduction on my own once I kill the important characters. The way I do this, I've explained this before, is I go all in, killing the first 2 or 3 characters, and then I go to basics only after that. I try and take out strategic targets like Grand Moff Tarkin. He debuffs my entire team, and I need those buffs. I need to be able to hit with maximum damage. Yeah, she's going to be a mess. So we're going to take her out, and then we're going to go to Mace Windu afterwards. He doesn't do a lot, though, sadly, because he needs a buff in the game. So let's go to basics only.
Needs that leg up to get into his full potential.
And let's just go basics only. And then we'll go into round 6 with all of my abilities, which will really maximize the ability to win. Yeah, fruitless healing. Yay!
Last-ditch effort. Come on, come on.
I know. You spent your last moment alive
Healing.
raising the roof. Yeah. Raising the roof instead of fighting.
Instead of swinging your lightsaber.
He could have totally force pushed and done a little more damage. Oh, look at this. It's basically an arena team that I have to, it's basically going against an arena team. Same thing. I'm 54. It's 53. Has a high 6-star Ezra. They're smart. They're going all in on Ezra because they want to start participating in raids. So that's super smart.
Probably watching your videos.
Yep, and they left Hera at 2 stars. The only downside is if Thrawn comes back in February and they find out 2 weeks later, they're not probably going to be able to get 3 stars in 2 weeks without spending money. So you got to kind of think ahead. But same kill order for me. It's going to be, I'm just going to get rid of the first tank, the evasive tank, and then I will move back to killing Hera and then Ezra, and then either Kanan or Zeb. So let's taunt. Hopefully they won't be able to hit my bad boy.
I think it might have gotten buried already, but somebody was asking why you're at 125 in arena with your Phoenix, where he's at like 1400 and something, and he's got them all 7-starred.
Because he's on a different leaderboard. He did not start 3 weeks ago. He started far longer than 3 weeks ago, and that is just what happens. Is you get paired up with people that start with you. So, and let's go ahead and
I was
kill
about to
him.
say kill order and mods, but it's just kind of a given anyways, isn't it?
Nice. All right, I went for the guarantee. Oh, dang! Ezra's like, bah, bah, bah. Dude, he just straight
none of that.
Straight jacked that fool, man. He hit her twice, just totally killed her. And yeah, that was awesome. Everything is awesome.
Rob, as mentioned earlier, the pillar system video is coming out in the next day or 2.
Yes, probably by the end of tomorrow.
Oh, hey, Robert Dwyer. Donation!
Yay, Robert! Woo! What question do you have, Robert?
Just money. There you go. Have it. Nah. Let's see. Who else here is curious about things? Grandma Tarkin? Yeah, that's a good name for it. I'd run with that.
Let's see if I can kill him. Whap! Come on, one more. Oh, come on. You see him gaining life? You got to hit him with enough damage or it doesn't kill him. See, he gained life.
Oh, yeah. Kanan can be pretty pesky with that.
Even without his Zeta, he is definitely pesky. But let's see. Here we go. Womp womp.
I don't hit for much, but I can sure take a hit.
Yes, he can.
Excuse me.
You're coughing now. You can't do that.
Just leftovers,
Oops,
death rattles.
All right, let's get a stun, and then it's all over.
Warrior, make a video of how to beat Falcon Fleet without Falcon.
Yes, definitely want to do that. If you're curious, though, all you've got to use is ships faster than the Falcon, and then they'll all have 100% turn meter basically over the Falcon, and you just do their specials, such as Imperial TIE Fighter and Poe, and if your Poe's maxed and your Imperial TIE Fighter's maxed, your Imperial TIE Fighter will get rid of all of the protection, and Poe will do a guaranteed insta-kill. And then he's gone, and then it's melted, and boo-hoo, no big deal. You go about your business as usual. What I do hate, though, is it has made it where everybody can beat everybody, which is a good thing. That's a good thing. Battles take a minute or less. It's a good thing. That's a good thing. But I'm now having to do, like, a ton of refreshes and a ton of climbing because, like, everyone on my leaderboard got it, and I was used to doing 1 or 2 battles a day, and now I've got to climb through a mire of individuals because they got one ship. So that's kind of crazy that one ship made it to where basically everyone can compete in the top now. Good for them, but it just makes
the whole meta.
but it just makes it harder for me because I just have to do a ton more battles, and I'm busy playing Scissorman, and I don't have time to do a bunch of battles. In my other one, I would like to not have to do quite so many battles over there, because Arena's the same way. Everyone has Revan or the Treya counter, or they're using CLS counter. And I drop quite heavily in there. Everyone knows how to beat Revan now. So,
yeah, the jig is up there.
Speaking of bad clones.
Didn't see the team. What was it?
Clones, basically.
Just all clones? Okay.
Yeah, I got some flash
with annoying Dookie.
Yeah, but check this out. Days. Oh, it didn't happen. I was going to say, we'll move over to their leader. Let's get that Days on him, because then we can take him out quickly. Oh, yeah, watch this. Bow. Nice.
Pat Gaming, another $2 donation.
Nice, Pat Gaming. It says, 1, Asajj lead and save for Revan this time. Which one? I would do Asajj leader. You can use her immediately, and she's amazing. You will never regret that. That is an absolute must. Go for it. You'll love it.
Before this one disappears, other than Phoenix and Empire team, what is the next key team you're going to work on?
So the first 3 teams you have to work on are Phoenix primary, Empire secondary, and Bounty Hunters tertiary, because excuse me. Because you do still have to have them for the events that come around, specifically the training bot one and stuff, and the credit heist. So you've got to do a little bit of work on that, or you just can't physically compete, and you need those credits and whatnot.
Yes. You got to annoyingly build up that team so you can annoyingly get jacked on the amount of credits that you're going to have at that point. Because, of course, we're always in the credit heist crunch. And still to this day, 2 years in, well, almost 2 years in, I'm waiting for that 10 mil. One day it's going to happen. I know they say it's out there. It's my unicorn, and I'll find it.
Yep.
Until then, 5 million ain't a bad thing, and that's pretty dang consistent. So, all right.
Someone says my Ezra's 6 stars. No, my Ezra's 5 stars, and I'm farming for Hera right now. That was Hadar. Hadar, what's up? Hadar talks a lot to me in my comments section. Yep.
Nice to banter back and forth. How you doing?
Yep. All right. This is node 8 before 9, so I got to make sure everything comes off of cooldowns. You can see it's starting to get more difficult. Kylo Ren unmasked at this level becomes almost unbeatable because of the health gain he gets. If you don't have a damage dealer, you really can't kill him. So we are going to go after those first that we know we can kill, and we're going to leave him for the end because he's almost a fruitless endeavor. Let's stun her. I don't need her triple molly-whopping anybody. Nope. And let's put up a tank taunt.
So good when you have it. So pesky against you.
And let's try and get an expose. Didn't get it, but that's all right. Got the double hit. And let's go to their healer next. And let's try and take her turn away.
Contingent 33, I think that right there might have just answered your question.
What's the question?
Phoenix Squad and Galactic War and come up on crew with my alt. Is there any way to overcome him with the damage to health gain ratio?
I had him on node 12 early on, and it was physically impossible. So I think there are going to be times that you just, in Galactic War, they just write a big no. They just say, no, you're not going to go past this.
Nope.
And
We're gonna write you a check you can't cash.
Yep, and that will happen. And when that happens, you just have to accept the defeat and accept the fact that you're going to lose. We're going to see how this one is. See if we can get some stun action. Definitely don't want to do... Oh, we've got some damage here.
Someone's asking about the red.
Oh!
I missed it.
Ezra did for over 9K. One
Nice.
shot. Woo! Dude,
He was just waiting for it. He's like, I've got it built up. Here it is.
Yeah, go Ezra. Oh my gosh. But I used this ability. I wasn't planning on doing that. Now I'm going into node 9.
Oh, right. Yeah, you wanted to finish out with basics. Dang it.
That's all right. This node only has one tank. One tank is no big deal. You can just not worry about one tank. All right.
This early on, you're going up against 2 tank teams. Ouch.
Dude, Ezra, man, he was like, whoa, 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 blah, 9K. That was awesome. That was sweet.
People are still asking about the Revan event. I'm still assuming that that's not there's no actual date for that. It's just
There's
somewhere off in the
not.
future. Yeah.
There's not, and people want to speculate soon, but I actually don't think that'll come back.
I was shocked to
soon.
see Chewbacca come back so quickly because I didn't think that was going to be something that would just come back around that for a 12-day event or whatever they made it at that point. I was like, holy
a
cow.
lot of people were upset because they couldn't get him the first time because of how difficult the event was. And they
and
kind
how
of
quickly
felt
it came
because
out, too.
every other legendary event in the past was way easier. I mean, like way easier.
Yeah.
And so people were really upset that it was the difficulty was cranked up so much. So I think they almost felt kind of a need to give all of those players a second chance. You know, kind of.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a peace offering or an olive branch, I guess you could say.
Yeah, bring it back in a couple of months because that normally, like you said, isn't the case. Let's take care of her. I love that. All right, let's get rid of Mace. Nice. Hiya! He hits me. There you go. At least you're gonna die with honor.
It's been a while. I haven't done that. He said if that credit heist was scoundrels, that's...
Scoundrels and bounty hunters are the same
bounty
thing.
hunters, yeah.
Basically, I mean they're different. But when I said scoundrels, I meant, or when I said bounty hunters, I meant my scoundrels. But my scoundrels that I'm choosing are scoundrels and bounty hunters because then I can do both events with the
There you
same
go.
characters. So you want to do characters that are gonna appeal to both sides of that coin. So you farm less characters.
In the words of Deadpool, maximum effort.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and dispel that. Let's go ahead. He's holding his side. He's in trouble. This poor Jedi Consular. Oh man.
He didn't like that kidney punch. It's still hanging with him.
He got shot in the face.
in the face.
All right.
Giggity giggity goo. All right. Hey.
All right. I'm going to take a break and I'm going to jump back out and see where we're at with other stuff because I got to kind of keep, we're at node 9. I got to kind of keep the rest of my dailies going. And I want to see where I'm at. 54.
So Ryan Armstrong, we gave you all of our weather. I mean, it's not been it was like 20 degrees this morning here or whatever. But
Oh my gosh,
I guess
that storm that came through?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
it just kind of decided to pass on over us and keep on going. I mean, it always dumps snow in the mountains, but
Bam, okay.
Sorry, but Kansas, from what I hear, they really like their ground blizzards, the really icy roads. You got no mountains to stop any wind or anything out there, so it just blows over everything.
Yep, it's their fault.
Yeah.
They like it.
Yeah. You should build a wall, and it wouldn't be a problem.
They do have snow walls all over the place. Every field has these arbitrary snow walls.
Yeah, like snowdrift walls.
Yeah, like snowdrift walls. It's hilarious.
That'd be a great idea. Yeah.
I go to Kansas. I go to Kansas quite often, actually.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, like once a year I've been going to Kansas. Now I have friends there. Not just you, but other friends. All right, let's do another arena battle. What? Oh, that guy's climbing.
I would prefer if they never brought back Revan.
I knocked him back, and then he knocked me back. We got
I
a
can see
regular
why,
old barn
but-
buster. All right. He's probably watching my stream and going, well, dang it. I'm going to put all my energy into these guys.
Got it. Question. will be Warrior's first Zeta? Well, we already mentioned that earlier. He's thinking probably Ezra at this point.
Possibly, but really Bastila is probably...
Yeah, Bastila.
Bastila will probably realistically be it. I mean, it's too far in the future for me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to be level 85 for a while
Difficult to tell.
Yeah, to even get that stuff. And I'm going to be focused on ships first and not Zetas first, because ships are what earn you Zetas. So, dang it, didn't get the expose.
Skystalker, I don't know. Bastila Fallen, I would not say is useless, especially if you're under a Palpatine lead at that point. That's a pretty good...
Bastila Fallen is great, but
Yeah.
you're not going to get Bastila Fallen free to play. I am sorry to tell you, on my main account, it's on a 20 node, a 20 energy node, way at the end of the game.
Yeah.
It's an in-game character, whether you like it or not.
She's in
you're
my
gonna
favorites, and she'll be there for a while.
and you're going to farm her for 9 months. 9 months. Come on, damage. Let's do it.
Can
Come
someone
on.
say Vets? Yeah.
Oh, she is worse than Vets. She is definitively worse than Vets. They're Cantina, right?
Vets, yeah.
Yeah, so you can farm them as much as you want of Cantina energy.
Yeah, as long as you got crystals to waste.
She's a hard node, so it's finite how many you can do.
Oh, yeah, on top of that. Yeah. But again, for those who just feel like swiping that credit card on a regular basis, all things are possible.
Come on, no! There we go. All right.
Yet that is 20 degrees freedom height, not
Freedom height.
not Celsius, and no snow. Nope, I think we had a skiff. Was it yesterday or the other day? Like maybe a half an inch, and then of course, like it likes to do out here. Oh, it starts off good and cold in the morning, 40 degrees by the afternoon. Bye, snow.
Yep, for sure.
This is we're at the high desert. We're not quite up into those 10,000 foot, 14,000 foot peaks yet. We're sitting somewhere around that mile high mark. So definitely get all the good weathers. But I like it. It's good and temperate here. Definitely far from where I was at in Illinois. That was just like, okay, the snow starts and it doesn't end for 4 to 6 months sometimes. And then you'll get rain on top of that snow, and then it'll snow on top of that black ice, and then it might melt off and then snow back on it again.
A lot of people don't know this, but I grew up in Lincoln, Nebraska, which is
yeah.
kind of like Kansas. Huge snow drifts because there's nothing to stop it but maybe a house.
Right.
And I lived at the edge of Lincoln, on the edge of town, where tornadoes would like hit in a field near my house, but it wouldn't actually come into town because of the barometric pressure over a town is different than where there's not a town. So that's why most of the time tornadoes hit outside of communities. Not always,
Right.
but a lot of times it does, and it's because of the barometric pressure difference that it makes it more sustainable. So anyway,
Like a drunk driver swerving around. He tried to miss you.
tried. But anyway, we'd see it. I used to jump down into the basement, when there was that going on. But we would have snow days. Now, snow days in Colorado are different than snow days in Nebraska. Snow days in Colorado is like, the road's icy, let's cancel school. What? Are you serious? Why? In Nebraska, I'd open up my window and there'd be snow to the top of my window, and I'd be like, it's a snow day, because I lived on the second story. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even need to check. I just know.
Straight up that year, we sled out of my window on the second story of my house through a snowdrift because it was drifted up to my
Best snow day
bedroom
ever.
window. Yeah, that was so crazy. So yeah, pretty funny, man. Pretty funny.
Different world. And obviously up in the mountains, you'll still get crazy drifts and snow and all that. There's a couple places up on the mesa where it is pretty average, like 18 to 20 feet of snow a year.
Yep.
It does get up there. It's literally over the buildings. You come down that far in elevation, next thing you know, it's not too bad down here.
How close am I to 55? Let's look. 750. There's 300, so 450. 450 plus my energy.
Robert Arnold's off to work. See you later.
See you, Robert. Thanks for hopping in. Decent, Rob. All right, let's see. Getting a little more difficult. These guys are all stronger. All these nodes will be stronger than me.
Oh yeah, Lincoln can be bad. Got some agreements there.
Nice. Let's stun. I don't want him.
Bay Mock, yeah, we got rain all day yesterday in Illinois. Well, yep, that's it's par for the course sometimes there, isn't it?
Bam. You got to kill him because he's got that ability block, and that is devastating early on. Ah! Dang it. Let's, biggest thing is we got to get offense down off of Ezra because he's my damage dealer. And then we got to, we got to get rid of Grand Moff Tarkin because he's nullifying everything on my team. Oh,
Castrated by the offense down.
yeah.
If it rains too hard in the east, they cancel school. Wow, that's a different standard out there.
That's kind of like
I take it you don't get
Colorado
rain very
almost.
often out there?
Ugh, almost. I'm like, hi-ya! Try it again.
Saying tornadoes don't go into town is a dangerous thing to tell people. Well, obviously at this point we're not weathermen, we're not meteorologists here, so don't take our word for it.
It's not dangerous to tell people that. That's a statistical fact. That is why in Tornado Alley, 85% of all of those freaking tornadoes don't hit houses and stuff. There are thousands of tornadoes a year. Why do they not tear through houses every single year?
Is it stuck on the jet stream? Kind of only has one
Only
way
a
to go.
few tornadoes ever land. I lived in Lincoln all of my childhood, and tornadoes never hit in town. And our weathermen, who are weathermen, said that very thing every single time. Well, the barometric pressure is different in town versus out of town, and the blah, 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 and the heat differential, because there's 8 to 12 degrees greater, it changes, blah, blah, blah. That is just their facts, and that is truth. So if you are in a place where...
Well, that may have been true then, because these days, as you know, you can change science. Science isn't science anymore. It's objective. It's opinion based.
That's true. But anyway, I'm not speaking off of my facts. I'm speaking off of what we were told by everybody back then. And back then, the weathermen were fairly honest, with their knowledge. They would tell you what they knew at the time, and that was a very popular concept, because the majority of all of the tornadoes in the world, the majority of tornadoes do not hit populated areas, and there is a reason for that. It's not just because they accidentally always form outside of town and that the one incidentally formed into town. It's because and the thing is the ones that do go over towns tend to be stronger formations, which is why they basically go where they want, and why they're so destructive, because of their size. But no, that's not me. I'm not a scientist. That's just what I've been told by people.
We're not
who
Bill
know
Paxton
science.
chasing F5s here.
That would be fun, though.
I always wanted to be a tornado chaser. When I lived in Illinois, there was constant warnings about them, and people would say they spotted a funnel cloud, but I never actually got to see one. So again, that unicorn. I know they exist out there, but I've never seen one. Always wanted to.
We would be playing outside about 2 miles from our house, because that was a thing back in the 80s. You could do that. You didn't have to worry about being kidnapped, really.
Yeah, right.
And we would be playing in the cornfields outside of town, and all of a sudden you'd see the clouds. The cumulus clouds start to form
form up.
Yep, and then you'd start to see it spin, and all of a sudden it's like, oh my goodness, we got to get out of here.
Oh, another one.
But they have sounds and they alert you guys, and back then it would be sent across the radio, so
Right.
you'd hear a lot of places over the radio going crazy. So all right, let's stun him, hopefully.
All right, well, back on the topic here.
I know, right?
Let's see. Pat Gaming again. I have...
By the
Taliesin
way, if somebody's getting their weather facts from me, they're in trouble. That is not... I am not...
That's what I was trying to disclaimer with earlier.
I am not the guy that you want to go to get your weather news from.
Nope.
Maybe some Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes stuff, but...
Skystalker. Never seen a tornado in England, but I'm sure you've still seen plenty of rain.
yeah. That was the best part. It always brought a lot of good rain.
Yeah. For that very reason, I've wanted to visit the UK or Seattle, just because I wanted to see an area in the season where it just rains all the time. I'm a big fan of that weather, and it's not dreary or depressing for me. It's just, I don't know, it's almost like cozy being wrapped up in a blanket or something, but I always wanted to go visit places like that where they get a ton of annual rainfall.
All right, anything else?
Speaking of science, do you guys believe the world is a globe? Flat. Flat as a pancake.
No, shut up,
It's
dude.
a big disc.
That's so wrong, dude. We're not going there.
Not going there, because really, let's be honest, it's square. It's totally square.
From all of the outer space pictures, it is a globe, my friends. From Earth, when you look
we've
up,
never been to space. What are you talking about? We've never been on the moon.
from Earth, looking out, the discs in the air are globes.
No. When you're looking at a disc at that angle, it just looks like it's dome-shaped.
So what about the if a disc crossed then, if it was flat, and there's the moon, wouldn't an eclipse only be a line?
Right.
It would look like a
It
thin blue line.
doesn't the equator only get eclipsed? I thought that's how it works.
I don't know, man. Somebody listening might actually be a flat earther. We might be offending someone. So
Oh no offense to that.
everybody takes
can
offense
have
at
their
everything.
opinion. Because again, these days it's all about opinions, not facts. But anyways, there was a question again about the game.
I am pretty sure that we have technology in the sky that can definitively answer that, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I haven't been out
Sorry
in
if
outer
I'm
space.
talking down to you guys.
I haven't been to outer space, my friends. Sometimes in my head.
Yeah.
Just not.
Sure shot. How are you doing in Galactic Arena? Okay at the moment. Right now, the 3 versus 3 isn't going very well. Kind of stuck. Right now, I think it's... I got 1 win over the guy, so I'm up on him by a few points. But if he decides to do something in the last hour here, he could totally take it away from me. He or she. I'm not sure who... what did I say his name was? Paper something? Got to be PC there a little bit, I guess. Trying to hold off some of the comments. Sorry, I was trying to get back to that question a second ago, but it got buried.
That's all right.
Everybody wanted to get on this weather topic, I tell you.
I know.
See, a weather balloon just reflected some light off of the moon, and it exploded with a ball of gas from a sewer drainage pipe, and there you have UFOs.
Now, that's a totally different topic. Extraterrestrials. I might actually
Oh
get
man,
into
Bigfoot, extraterrestrials, 2 hot topics in this area, let me tell you. I've seen some very weird and unexplained things out in the forest and the mountains and, things that I won't even care to comment on because I have no explanation for it. But I'm not fully in that in that camp where Bigfoot and aliens actually exist. I just think there's a lot of unexplained things, and I think our government has a lot to do with that. But not getting on that topic. Ah, yes, Earth is donut-shaped. NASA photoshops. Exactly. Little did we know, our Earth's core is just the center of the donut. We're looking for our donut hole.
Now back to Chopper.
Question for Weatherman Warrior. If you were to weather forecast 2019 in swgoh, what would be your report?
Come on, this is taking forever.
Ah, yes, 2019. We're on to Flat Galaxy now.
Flat Galaxy. Oh, I called him
Get
and he
woke.
was dazed. Dang it.
I'm technically a millennial now, or a zennial, so, I'm totally woke.
Come on. I gotta
Yes,
get
I
the
did
days
lose the
off
question.
of Ezra.
Sorry, it's too much flat earther talk around here. Conspiracy theories.
Got offense down now on him. Come on. This is gonna not turn out so well. All right, come on. She's gonna put that buff on him here in just a second. Let's try and... Oh, missed. He's not even dodging. Or he's not even... Oh.
Yes, a sphere, not a plastic globe. That's true. Globe is a plastic model of Earth.
This very well might not turn out for me. And she put the buff on him. So even if he dies, he comes back. But let's try and kill him here. Come on.
Thanks, Tim. I do enjoy my movie quotes and references.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Wow. Come on. Yes. All right. Let's go ahead and... We have no time to waste.
Oh, no. I'm not disrespecting UFOs. I think the government's doing a great job with them. We sure don't know anything about it, right?
I don't know. There's a vast universe out there. Who knows? Mm-hmm. But I think we should leave the worrying to someone else. I'm not too worried about it.
Nope. Which is why I like to be lighthearted and jokey about it. Not going to get too up in arms about it. So, let's see. Hans Omar's... let's see. Pat and Hans came back with their questions. Have Talzin, Asajj, Daka, and Zombie Gear 12. Talzin and Asajj double Zated.
On.
Which
No!
Which
It's
Night
the
Sisters
same
at Gear
3
12
versus
next?
3, dude, and I only have 2 minutes left. I got full auto because I'm going to run out of time.
Oh, they keep on regenerating protection like that.
Well, the AI doesn't choose the right stupid abilities, so, dazing instead of using stagger would probably be smart. I'm not going to win this one, sadly, because I ran out of time with...
Well, here, distraction. I'll have you read those. I've tried it a couple of times.
Okay, I will in a second. I gotta finish this battle, but come on. There we go.
Trying to get to you guys.
Come on.
Can't get you all
there
at
we
once.
go. We'll kill him. Okay, what is it? Sure shot. I have Talzin, Asajj, Daka, Zombie, Gear 12, Talzin and Asajj double Zeta, and Night Sisters, Witch Night Sisters to Gear 12 next, and Zeta next. To Daka or save for Revan? I would save for Revan as far as that. It sounds like you have all the other Zetas, but I would get Spirit to Gear 12. I think Spirit is amazing, especially for Grand
Underrated.
Arena. Definitely. What's the other one?
Right under it.
If Warrior goes in Z's, Jolie Z's unlocks.
You get these Zetas.
Zeta goes in Zetas, Jolie Zetas unlocks at 82, and Bastila Zetas unlocks at 84. Would you put Jolie's Zeta revive first or Bastila's leadership first? Bastila's leadership first, definitely. Jolie
That's
is
good
going to
for
be.
overall, as opposed
Jolie's
to one
going to.
moment for Jolie.
Oh, look, I won. I didn't even pay attention.
See, that's why distraction works sometimes.
Yeah. No. Jolie is going to take a lot longer to get. He's not even unlocked yet, and I'm already working on Bastila, and so by that time it will be important. But a leadership Zeta goes to the whole team, so it benefits 5 people versus 1, and then Jolie's is obviously definitely going to happen for sure. All right.
Ooh, Chan Chong, I'm going to jump right on that one. No, the Earth is velociraptor shaped.
Yes.
It's my personal belief that after God created the animals, he was riding a velociraptor around to check out his work.
Yes, I would.
I would too.
I would.
I would probably go back and forth from the T-Rex and the Velociraptor, but got to have options at that point. Heck, I might even just walk around in a Brontosaurus for a little while. So this is your view from up here.
Yeah, look at the drop rate today, dude. I'm having good
Nice.
luck today. Yes.
Is that 8 so far for Hera today?
9.
9.
I got 5 earlier.
Nine.
And 4, 9. 9.
Can't say 9 without being angry.
Yeah, I know. All right, let's go back. Mod challenges. I'm not sure. I'll do 4. Help me remember. Oh, let's do 2 and 2.
Do y'all subscribe to any paranormal or conspiracy subs? Nope, I just make up all mine on the spot and just kind of listen to what's on the wire around Facebook.
There are plenty.
There are plenty.
Come on, speed secondary.
Sometimes I kind of fish a little bit too. I'll drop a comment like that just to see who pipes up. Then I can know really quick what nerves not to touch on.
All right. I really need to get Chopper to the next level. He's obviously the first one they target.
Apparently now we need to start a show that's going to be us as weather people in front of our green screen.
Yes.
We could probably have a lot of fun with that.
Over here, there is a Owen, and Owen is often Owen.
Today we're going to have a cold front known as Frieza coming in this direction. We're going to build up all of our energy to be able to push it that way.
Look what I just asked for.
Oh, nice.
Everybody else is at. Luckily, mine is the 4, not the 5.
Right? Yeah, say Mark 4. I'm like, well, there's a couple.
Look at that! Look at that!
A couple Mark 5s in
Everybody
there.
needs stun guns.
Yeah.
But mine is a 4. Please,
Yeah,
guys.
don't overlook it.
Don't overlook it.
Mark 5s. Everybody's looking for those. Go.
Yeah. All right, where am I? Oh, 7? Dang it! I just don't know if I want to waste, because you get those for free so vastly later on. You know.
Ooh, this might be a loaded question. Mod advice on Phoenix Squad.
Crit chance, crit damage on Ezra, and I would be all in on either health, tenacity, or defense sets on Kanan, Chopper, and Zeb. But with Zeb, I would do a potency plus. And then if you can get speed arrows on all of them, being faster this early on is amazing if you can get that speed. And then on the triangles for all of them, you could either do crit chance or protection, but I highly recommend protection on the circle and the triangle. And then as far as Ezra goes, not Ezra, Hera. As far as Hera goes, I would get Hera as fast as possible because she's a support character. So as fast as you can get her, and put some protection on her because it's arena. And then I would probably put a speed arrow and maybe a crit chance on that. You can put a potency cross on her if you want. It does take away a little bit from the protection capability, but she's got exposed. Yeah, she's got an exposed potential. So there is that. I just don't know if I want to waste my energy on this, but
Harp and sky seeding has changed Kansas weather. True. Ooh, Harp. That's another fun one. Isn't that HARRP? Pretty sure is that one? Did I say that one?
What?
Not sure. All I know is that it's the HARP. It's the weather manipulation station they have in Alaska.
Oh.
They're shooting radio waves into the sky.
Yeah, that's not good. Hey, I might be level 55
Well, hey,
by
they
the end
think
of
that
today.
they've been able to actually swat hurricanes away from our coast before using that. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Whether or not that's true, it should be nice, but they haven't got them all, have they?
Nope. I've got some character development to do. Let's see, because I got to get these guys up a little
If
bit.
the government can't identify them, then are they really unidentified? Well, they wouldn't want to identify their own craft and let the cat out of the bag, would they?
All right. Let's see. Got to get my empire up a little too, right?
I don't know why that one got hidden. Warrior, if you put a flat Earth debunk at the end of each video, you will get 100,000 subs in no time.
Probably should put that in the tags.
Yeah, right.
Flat Earth, is it real or not? Mm-hmm. It's obscurely spoken about at minutes, 1 hour in.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at it, I'm pretty sure at some point he throws up the Illuminati sign. No.
Yeah. Do you see if the eyeball is on his forehead? This is a third eye. Actually,
Yeah.
it's a UFC logo, but let's just
right.
pretend it's a third eye.
He's just opening his third eye.
It's like my third eye. I've got 3 of them.
Whoops.
All right.
Looks like somebody's got you covered on that Mark IV.
Nice.
Stun gun. Andrew Boss.
Oh, did they give it?
Oh, did you say that you were in Forest Canada? I think you mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, Force Canada. Yeah. Whoop whoop. All right, last node. Oh, you know what? It re-upped. So we got more of this. Yes, purple gear. Crappy purple gear that you need early on.
Who would you suggest for Imperial Troopers team without Shore and Death? Too low right now to farm.
Imperial Troopers. They're the way to go. Yeah,
the Imperial
yeah,
way
yeah,
to
yeah.
go. In fact, are they probably on the Imperial system?
Yeah. All right, let's do Imperial Troopers. Look at that. He's almost there. He's almost there. Okay, let's go to Imperial Troopers really quick. That's a great question. You have
Imperial Troopers.
You have been
They are
copyright
great.
striked
Yeah.
by a cartoon.
You sounded way too much like Tony the Tiger. Sorry.
So General Veers, definitely a must. Range Trooper, definitely a must. Colonel Stark, definitely a must. Death and Shore, you say you can't get to. I get it. You can't get to that till end game anyway. So you've got to choose Snow Trooper, Storm Trooper, or Magma Trooper, and 2 of those 3. I would suggest Snow Trooper. They do give it in Bronziums. He's kind of difficult to get to. He's on like a level 7 node, so you're going to have to put him on the back burner. But Stormtrooper, you can get pretty early on, pretty easily. So if you were going to go for a 5th, Stormtrooper is the path of least resistance, and Snowtrooper is just really, really powerful in that combination of characters. But Range, Veers, and Stark are a must. And then if you needed to get that 4th and 5th, Snow and Storm, but eventually you will get Death and Shore Trooper, and Death and Shore Trooper are way, way, way worth it for sure. So, all right, I got another node.
Love the compliments.
What's that?
I said I love the compliments to that team.
Yes. I saw somebody was giving you a compliment. I'm like, what compliment? Let me see what'd you get. Oh, nice beard, cool.
There is one.
Everybody on this.
I want to see Warrior grow some beard so I can call you the Beards.
So you know why I keep
He's
my
got a beard.
Yeah, you know why I keep my beard uber short, right? It's not because I drive an Uber. That's funny. No, I keep it short. Yeah, but I keep it short because I work in retail sales, and not only is it policy, but you kind of want to stay middle of the line when you're with customers. You get clients from all ages, walks of life. I don't want to scare them off.
Right. This would be a novelty, but some people probably be scared to come talk to me, so I go to him instead.
Yeah, and so I keep it short, but mine has a lot of gray and white in it, which is awesome because I look way older than I am. Sweetness. I love being like an old guy. No.
Well, and yet a lot of people always guess that you're 28 years old, so
It's weird. People are
balances out.
Yeah, people card me and they're like, "You can't be a day over 30." I'm like, God bless you. I'm tipping you great. And
Yeah.
you know this because you said that lie on purpose for the tip.
Gratuity for flattery. It's a great
Yep.
exchange.
All right, let's get some. I want to get some control, so I need to get some days out there so I can get some stuns. And I need to kill that guy. Ooh, offense down. That makes me happy. Let's get some days. Bam. Whop. Rank. Rank. All right, let's get that stun. Yes. Nice. He's the guy that I'm kind of most worried about. Not so much about the healers or even Mace Windu Pants.
Mace Windy Pants.
2,400 on that. That was terrible. C'est terrible, Charre Bleu. That was terrible. Yeah.
Another question, since we're on the Phoenix bandwagon. Does modding the Phoenix team impact the speed of Ghost and Phantom?
Modding does, but it's an indirect. So the way it works is it's the dot level, the rarity of a mod, not the color of a mod. Okay, there's a lot of confusion with that. If you go from
It's not
a 1
specifically stated in the game.
Yeah, if you go from a 1 dot to a 2 dot, 3 dot, 4 dot, 5 dot, like raising the dots on your mods actually increases both your GP, which will trigger the speed increases and gains over time as you hit GP thresholds. But even if you go to 6 dot mods, every 2 6 dot mods you add, you get an extra speed for. So you can get up to 3 extra speed out of 6 dot mods. So yes, indirectly, it absolutely works really, really well. But
Not something to focus on, just something to tweak later.
yeah, kind of. It's an in-game tweak is what you, yeah. So, bam. All right. Let's go ahead and go after Mace Windy Pants because,
It's funny, somebody actually hopped right on that one there, right?
yeah, who was it?
Pat Gaming.
Pat Gaming? No, it does not. Yeah. It does and does not. It depends on whether you're talking about color, no. Rarity, yes. But it gets confusing because technically a 6 dot mod is a new color. People don't think about it that way because there's only one 6 dot mod. But wait till 6 dot mod becomes, 6 dot mod, and then there's all these different colors of 6 dot mods, and it's going to freak people out because right now we have 1 dot mods every color, 2 dot mods every color, 3 dot mods every color, and so people, when they get a 6 dot mod and they see a speed increase, well, when the new mods come out, they're going to think they get another speed increase, but they won't. Because
Tricky.
Color does not matter.
Yeah.
Yep, color does not matter.
Yeah, was that go from a 5 dot to a 6 dot? Gold to golder?
No,
Shinier
actually,
gold.
yeah. So in a 6 dot mod, the whole mod is like gold, right? Except for the interior.
Right.
If you look at the interior, it's actually white again because you're all back at the very end. It's why it's a 6E mod. E is the color, which is white.
Right.
So D would be
So
blue.
you go to the new level, but you're at the beginning
So
of
the
the new
next
level.
level would be gold everywhere except for the core will be blue. But that won't change the speed of a ship, or at least it shouldn't in theory, because right now color does not affect speed, but rarity does. So we'll see. Who knows? By then, maybe they will incorporate the color being something that would increase. I don't know. But
Clear as mud.
yeah.
All right, who else here?
Yeah, heal. Fruitless healing. I love it. Fruitless healing. Go!
Mod advice for the Revan event.
All right, let's jack this fool.
Takedown Game says, hey, Warrior and Sure Shot.
What's happening? What's up, Takedown? Bam, bam. That's so low damage. These guys are really high gear, but none of them do damage. If I would have got like a Kylo team, I'd have been done for. Does it say where does it say how many Galactic Wars you've done? I think in the sim area, right?
I think only if you click on it, you don't have enough yet. It'll just tell you at that point how many you have.
I should be at like 14 or 15, but you also have to be level 85.
Oh, that is confirmed?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it actually says it where you click.
Huh. So, never mind, you're going to be up to 150 anyways by the time you hit 85. So.
Yeah, sun fact, baby.
Ooh. Underrated tank.
You watch. Oh, it says completion's 12. I don't know if that's right.
Yeah, reach player level 85 and complete
Yep.
Galactic
You got to
War
do
38 more
85
times.
and 38 more. 38 more I don't think will be a problem. But the
No, but yeah, I say at that point,
Level
you're going to hit
85
that before you hit 85.
yeah, level 85, that's going to take a minute.
Yeah.
It takes, I mean, it gets harder and harder
Towards
and
the
harder.
end, it definitely drones on, yeah.
Yep. I'm looking forward to a level 80 and level 82. There's a lot of abilities you can't max out until level 82, and there's a lot of things that unlock and open up at level 80. If we go over to events, you'll notice there's levels. 75 is a big one too, but there was a lot of them in here said level 80. There's one for level 60. I am definitely not going to do Ray or BB-8. Someone asked if I was going to switch over to the First Order because they're pretty easy to farm for pieces and plans, and there's just no way.
For some people, they took me forever.
Not enough time. 2 weeks is not enough time.
No.
You just stay on target, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There's a time.
Don't
and a
get
place.
distracted by that. Unfortunately, you have to sit there and watch it go by, but
I did
wave
all my
because you'll
dailies.
see it again.
Yep, did all my dailies, and I will hit level 55 today, so pretty
Nice.
exciting about that. And it looks like I've got pretty decent development happening. Obviously, going to put a little bit of gear into Darth Vader because he's part of my Empire team. Yep, definitely part of my Empire team.
And he's just awesome anyways because he's the OG bad guy.
Yep, and I kind of passively put stuff on Leia as well because she's a part, obviously, of CLS's journey. So, yeah, we're doing okay. Definitely getting some peripheral shards of some of these other characters through events and whatnot. But it's looking pretty good.
It's always nice to get an unlock for a character that you weren't planning for, but just secondary shards came in enough that you finally got it.
Yep. All right, I'm going to keep climbing. I've got a couple more battles to do, but I appreciate you guys coming on, checking us out. I thank you for all of the banter and conversation.
Yes.
This is Weatherman Warrior. No, I'm just kidding.
Scissor Weatherman Warrior.
This is your man, Warrior, and
This was Sure Shot.
And we really appreciate you guys checking in. This is week 3 of our free-to-play series. We're doing this each and every week. We try to shoot for Wednesdays if possible. So please check us out next Wednesday, approximately the same time. Hopefully we can maintain this schedule. As always, keep your gaming on.
Sure Shot.
And Warrior,